Hello everyone. Welcome to IAS Corridor. First of all, wish you a very happy new year. Now, what is this lecture all about? We are coming up with a new series that is CSAT PYQ from 2011 onwards till 2023. So in this series, what you will get? So first of all, we have shared a PDF that contains the whole PYQ from 2011 to 2023. So all the questions of quant, logical reasoning, data interpretation, all has been segregated to different topics. So we will begin with one topic. We will complete all those questions that have come across the years of the respective topic, and then we'll proceed to the next one. Now, what is the task in front of you? What you have to do is a schedule has been shared with you people. Now, what you have to do is suppose today is Jan 1, we have to do question number 1 से लेके 7 तक. So we have to do from question number 1 till 7 of number system. Now what you have to do is you have to refer to your notes from wherever you have completed, whether you have done corridor course or from somewhere else. Doesn't matter. If you have completed number systems or you haven't, you have to complete the number systems fully. Then you have to come to the booklet. Now, once you have your booklet in your hand, you have to do question number 1 to 7. Now, while approaching question number 1 to 7, the question format has been given to you like this. So, this is the format that has been given, shared with you people. There would be a question, there would be certain space to write the solution, and there would be a final SWOT analysis for you. Irrespective of the fact whether you have done it or not done, that doesn't matter. But the first and foremost thing is that you have to try. Now, once you try, you would actually know where you stand. From that, you have to do this SWOT analysis. Whether this question or whether this topic is a strength for you or your weakness for you or opportunity or a threat. Then once you identify that part, now you have, suppose after completion of the whole series, you have a bunch of 600 pages. You know what is your strength, you know what is your weakness. Now you have to arrange it in that particular order. Okay, these are my strength, these are my weakness, these are my opportunity, and these are my threats. Now you have to revise it multiple times, and then you have to finally conclude that on the 1st of May, that okay, this is the status of all those 600 questions that I have solved, and go for a final lab revision for a next 25 days. In between that, you can also appear few test papers. But seeing the level of the question that UPSC is asking, PYQ is one of the most important part and parcel of your preparation. So in this series, what we will be doing, we will be completing all those 600 questions. Now the work is on you. You have to complete the question. Like I said, okay, today 1 to 7, we have to do question number 1 to question number 7. Now you have to do is, you have to solve all these 7 questions. Now see how where you stand. Okay, these are my questions. Say 1, 2, 3, I have solved and I have completely solved it. Whereas 4, 5, I'm unable to understand the question. 6, 7, I have no idea about it. This, I have some partial idea. Now, where you stand, you will have a clear idea. Now, once you come here, you will see that the solutions have been shared with you people. Now, you have to check there. Okay, these are the method, or this is the method that I have followed, and this is the method that our mentor is sharing with us. Now you have to check where, what is your lacuna, what extra you can learn from that. So this will be a learning process rather than just providing you the solution of the question. Got it? So this will be your approach. The schedule has been shared in the Telegram group, where you will get, okay, this is the day which I have to do 1 to 7 or 8 to 10, whatever number has been shared with you. You complete it, come and watch, and do a cross check. Okay, this is the question, this is the approach, and do modify your notes according to that. Okay, so without any delay, let us begin with the first question. Now this is the question number 1. We are beginning with number system. Now, okay, what is the sequence that we will follow? It is up to the priority basis. Sequence is followed like in this way. Since number system questions are around 133 questions have appeared in UPSC, so we will do this topic first. Then the next topic would be puzzles, where around 60 questions are there. Then the next important is PMC, permutation and combination. So we will follow this pattern. Now, once you follow this pattern, accordingly, your questions are done to the requirement of the UPSC. Okay, this is the very important topic. We have to complete it first, then the next one, then the next one, and so on you progress. Got it? So coming to the first question. Now, first of all, what we have to do here is, once you read the question, you need to identify this is which subsection of number system is this question all about. Once you know, so you will have a clear idea ki, okay, this is the topic of number systems, and these are the main core areas where UPSC is asking the questions. So your focus area will be very clear. So you need not do multiple things. Okay, some topics you do which are not important for UPSC, you can completely skip that. Okay, and you will develop a perspective of solving, how to solve, or the mathematical skill that is required to solve, or the aptitude level that is required. It will come with practice. If you solve 300 600 questions with me, you will definitely get certain amount of idea about how to approach the paper. Okay, now let us come to the question number 1. The number 40 is because of the 2011 question. It was a number 40, but this will be our question number 1. The question is, three persons start working together. Just see how it has been solved. Three persons start working together and the steps measure 40 centimeter, 42 centimeter, and 45 centimeter. You need to underline this so that you don't skip the data. Okay, my prime focus is not about just solving the question, because anyway you know how to solve and you have plenty of notes available where the solution is given. Mm, my clear goal here is to let you know what is the approach to solve the problem. It's not about seeing the solution, you will learn the approach. Rather, you will see how it is solved live. Okay, three persons start working together. Their steps measure 40 centimeter, 42 centimeter, and 45 centimeter. You need to highlight this or you need to underline this so that you don't skip the data. Now, what is the minimum distance each should walk so that each can cover the same distance? So that each can cover the same distance in complete steps. Minimum distance each should walk so that each can cover the same distance in complete steps. Clear? Now see, the question is, I hope you have identified, it is from the section of LCM and HCF. Clear? Now it is saying that three persons, person A, person B, person C. Try to understand this. Person A takes 40 centimeter. Now person B takes 42 centimeter. Person C takes 45 centimeter. Okay, this is not for scale. 40 centimeter, 42 centimeter, 45 centimeter. Now the person takes 40 centimeter. The next one would be another 40. So it reaches 80 centimeter. Similarly, B takes 42. Then the next will be another 42 to give you 84. Then 45. Then 45 to give the total distance as 90. Got it? Now what is the question? The question says, what is the minimum distance? Minimum distance each should walk so that each can cover the same distance in complete steps. That means A will work to suppose this much, B will work to this much, C will work to this much. They will work equal distance. This is the minimum distance. Taking certain steps. Okay, so now we need to find what is this minimum distance. This is the multiple. This is the multiple, right? So what is the multiple now? It is the LCM of 40, 42, 45. So you need to calculate the LCM. I'm leaving this question to you for you people here so that you can calculate the LCM and check the answer. Got it? So you can calculate and you will get the answer as 25 meter and 20 centimeter. Okay, we won't spend time in solving the question because if you know the approach, you know how to calculate LCM, you can definitely reach there. So that some work is given to you people also so that you can solve it and get the answer. Okay, so I hope this is done. Now it is up to you to identify whether it is your strength, weakness, opportunity, or threat. And after multiple revision, you can give your status here. Okay, I have revised it multiple times. Yes, still I need to revise it more. It is up to you. So this section is for you people. Henceforth, you need to continue with this segment. Okay, as I have said right now. Now coming to the question number 2. The question number 2 is, examine the following statement. So you have to examine the following statement. Now read this part. After this, read this part. Why? Because there are certain statements given here. We'll come down to here. Now read here. Which one of the following conclusions? You have to draw a conclusion can be drawn from the above statement. So you have to conclude certain thing. Now in such questions, I would suggest you to see the question statements first. The question statement and the options. Now what are the option here? The option says, why I'm telling you will know it right now. A is older than B. Okay. B and D are of the same age. ठीक है. D is older than C. A is older than C. That means without reading the statements, you got an idea. Okay, it is doing certain comparison between these two ages. So आपको एक पता चल गया कि हाँ मुझे एज का कंपैरिजन करना है. So once you know this, while reading the statement, you will think about this. Or else what will happen, you will read the statements, and when you come here, then you will go and again read it, because your approach is not as per the question. It is like going through the PYQ and then reading the subject. This is the same approach. When conclusion type questions are asked, you need to go to the required answer. Now what is my conclusion that is required from the following statements? Now once you know ki, okay, these are the conclusion that is expected out of me from this question. So once you know ki, okay, these are the conclusion that is required, now your perspective or the lens from the prism that you need to see this question changes. Got it? So there is a comparison type question. This is a comparison type question where you need to compare ages. Okay, now let us read the first statement. Now the first statement says either A and B are of the same age or A is older than me. That means it is giving you a condition. The first statement gives you a condition, either A is equals to B or A is older than B. Can I write A greater than B? Because A is older than B. Okay, we are comparing the ages. Now the second statement says either C and D are of the same age or D is older than C. C and D are of the same age or D is older than C. Clear? Now coming to the third one. The third one is B is older than C. Now you have to draw a conclusion. Now let us see. The question says A is older than B. It is pretty clear. A is older than B. Got it? Now let us see other statements. B and D are of the same age. B and D are of the same age? No. Nowhere it is mentioned B and D are of the same age. Why? Because it says D is greater than C, and here B is greater than C. You have no linkage between B and D. So this is clearly wrong. Option B is completely wrong. Now the next one. D is older than C. Is D older than C? And A is older than B. But if it says A is older than B or D is older than C, that means it is limiting yourself. It is telling you A is surely greater than B. A's age is completely greater than B. So ये जो case है, A can be equals to B is nullified. So this statement is partially correct. It is not completely correct. Okay, it can happen, but it has asked you which one of the following conclusion can be drawn from the above statement. So can I nullify this? Yes. Why? Because A is older than B is a partial correct statement, because A can be equals to B also. D is greater than C is a partial statement. C can also be equals to D also. Now let us read this. Obviously D will be the correct answer. Now what is that? A is older than C. Is A older than C? Let us check. First of all, A ka, when something is asked ki, okay, A is older than C, you need to see where the statements of whichever are the inequalities where A is involved and C is involved. Now you have to link them. Now understand this. It says A is greater than B or A is equals to B. Another statement, the link statement here is where C is involved is B greater than C. Can you link? What is the link? What is the bridge between A and C? The bridge between A and C is B. Now it says either A is equals to B or A greater than B. In any of the case, can I write whatever be the relation between A and B, but B is anyhow greater than C? Now if A is equals to B or A is greater than B, anyway, in any of the case, A is greater than C or not? Now, once A is greater than C in both of the cases, then this is the correct statement. Therefore, A is older than C. Is it clear? So I hope this question is done. Got it? Now, let us come to the next question. The next question says, Gita is prettier than Sita. Again, comparison type question. Gita is prettier than Sita, but not as pretty as Rita. Gita is prettier than Sita. So can I say Gita is prettier than Sita? I am mentioning this greater than means as a sign of prettiness. Clear? Now, but not as pretty as Rita. That means Rita is more prettier than Gita. Now this is the condition. Now the question is, Sita is not as pretty as Gita. Then Sita is not as pretty as Gita. Clear? Sita is not as pretty as Gita because Gita is more prettier than Sita. So this is the correct statement. So I hope you have done this. So your answer is A. Very easy question. Okay. Now coming to the next question. Next question is again, see the question. Examine the following statement. What I have said, when such type of question comes, you need to directly jump to this question. Now question says who scored the highest. Now you need to think this question from the prism of who has got the highest marks. Okay, now let us see. Rama scored more than Rani. That means can I say Rama's score is more than Rani? Clear? Rani scored less than Ratna. So can I say this is the link? Ratna's score is higher than Rani. Ratna scored more than Rama. Ratna scored more than Rama. So is there any link between them? I hope you have identified it. कैसे करेंगे? Rama scored more than Rani is the first statement. Ratna scored more than Rani. That means Ratna will come either in between Ram or here. Okay. Now see the next statement. Ratna is greater than Ram. So Ratna will come here. Ratna is greater than Ram. So this is the link as of now. Padma scored more than Rama but less than Ratna. Padma scored more than Rama but less than Ratna. So can I write Padma here? Because Padma scored more than Rama but less than Ratna. No, this is wrong. It will be Ratna greater than Padma, greater than Rama, greater than Rani. Why? Because Padma is scoring more than Rama, Padma is scoring more than Rama, and Padma is scoring less than Ratna. Padma is scoring less than Ratna. Is it clear? समझ में आ गया कि पद्मा राम से ज्यादा स्कोर कर रहा है और पद्मा रत्ना से कम स्कोर कर रहा है. सो पद्मा विल बी हियर. अभी क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा है? हु स्कोर द हाईएस्ट मार्क? हु स्कोर द हाईएस्ट मार्क? Ratna, because Ratna is in the highest mark. जो link है ना, उसमें Ratna is scoring the highest mark because Ratna is greater than Padma, is greater than Rama, is greater than Rani. So who is the scorer of highest mark? Is Ratna. Clear? So your answer is D. Got it? Okay. Now let us go to the next question. Who gets the smallest amount? पहले question पढ़ो. You need to read the question first. क्या पूछा है पहले? Before reading these statements, who scored the smallest amount? So you need to think from that angle about we need to find this inequality. This is again a comparison type. Got it? So this is again a comparison type. Now let us see the question. What is the question? Four friends are there, A, B, C, D. They distribute some money among themselves in such a manner that A gets 1 less than B. Since the question is asked about smallest amount, question क्या पूछा है? सबसे कम पैसा किसके पास है? जब आप ये देखोगे when A is equals to B minus 1, तो क्या आपको ये पता चल रहा है कि A और B का रिलेशन क्या हो सकता है? A B से कम है? Yes or no? Now since A is less than B, can I write like this? Yes or no? A B से कम है? Now let us see the next statement. Now cut which statement you have read. A gets 1 less than B. C gets 5 more than D. C gets 5 more than D. मतलब C gets 5 more. C D से 5 रुपए ज्यादा है. तो that means who is greater? Who is smaller? Obviously C is greater than D. यहाँ पे क्या है? B is greater than A. You are getting these links, right? Now since I have read the question first, who gets the smallest amount? मुझे पता चल गया कि मुझे इस तरह ही सोचना है इस क्वेश्चन में. नहीं तो क्या होता है कि यू रीड द क्वेश्चन देन यू थिंक ओके क्वेश्चन पूछा है स्मॉलेस्ट अमाउंट, अभी जाके क्वेश्चन को फिर से पढ़ के आप इस अरेंजमेंट करते हो, तो इसमें थोड़ा टाइम लॉस होता है. यू कैन डू इट, बट व्हाट हैपेंस इज इफ 1 minute इज वेस्टेड यू वुड लीव a 2.5 marks, एक क्वेश्चन छूट जाता है. सो दिस शुड बी योर अप्रोच. फर्स्ट रीड द क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन क्या पूछा है, उसके बाद मैं स्टेटमेंट में वही सब ढूंढूंगा जो क्वेश्चन पूछा है. क्लियर? नाउ दीज आर small things, small tricks that you can apply in your exam to get few extra questions done, right? Now see the next statement. D gets 3 more than B. D gets 3 more than B. So who is greater than? D is obviously greater than B. So this is the third statement. क्योंकि D के पास B से 3 रुपए ज्यादा है. क्लियर? तो आपके पास ये 3 स्टेटमेंट्स हो गए. अभी आपको अरेंज करना है. क्या करना है? अरेंज करना है. किसके पास कम पैसा है देखते हैं. तो पहला स्टेटमेंट देखो, इसको इस तरह प्लेस करो. जब आपके पास 3 सिनेरियो बन गया, इसको प्लेस करो. पहला वाला लिखो बी इज ग्रेटर देन ए. नेक्स्ट सी ग्रेटर देन डी. मुझे यहां से फिट नहीं बैठ रहा है बिकॉज आई कैन नॉट फिट इट हियर. अभी तो मेरे पास बस बी और ए है, सी और डी को कहां पे लिखूंगा, नहीं चाहिए. अभी ये वाला देखो डी इज ग्रेटर देन बी, तो कैन आई फिट इट हियर? यस, डी बी से ज्यादा है. अभी सी इज ग्रेटर देन डी, तो कैन आई प्लेस इट हियर? यस, सी इज ग्रेटर देन डी. तो मुझे पूरा स्पेक्ट्रम मिल गया कि C is greater than D is greater than B is greater than A. So I got the complete picture here कि okay what is the order. Now I have to find who gets the smallest amount. तो सबसे कम पैसा किसके पास है? Obviously A के पास है. So we'll get the answer as A. Clear? I hope this is done. Now let us come to the next question. Let us read the question again. Based on the above information, 4 conclusions as given below have been made. Okay, very good. Which one of these logically follows from the information given below? Okay, not required for us. While playing chess, Gita and Meena Bipin often loses. Gita is oldest among the three. Gita hates to lose the game. Meena is youngest among the three. So that means same comparison based question with some puzzle here. अभी तक मुझे ये पता चल रहा है कि ये कुछ पजल है. Gita hates to lose the game. While playing chess, Gita, Meena, Bipin often loses. Okay, Bipin often loses. Between Gita and Meena, Bipin often loses. Okay, now we need to see what I can derive now. But एक दिमाग में ये चलना चाहिए कि ये comparison type question है. Because I have seen these terms, oldest and youngest. Clear? Now let us see. Gita is older than her cousin Meena. गीता इज ओल्डर देन मीना. बिकॉज मुझे तो दिमाग में यही चलना चाहिए ना, जीपीएस तो हमारा यही है, ओल्डेस्ट यंगेस्ट. सो आई नीड टू अरेंज दिस इन सच अ फैशन. मीना's brother Bipin is older than Gita. Meena's brother Bipin is older than Gita. That means this is the case. Bipin is older than Gita. When Meena and Bipin visit Gita, they like to play chess. Okay, they just like to play chess. Meena wins the game more often than Gita. ठीक है, Meena wins more often than Gita. No issues in that. While playing chess with Gita and now come to the statement. While playing chess with Gita and Meena, Bipin often loses. ये कहाँ पे mentioned है? नहीं है, तो ये गलत है. Gita is the oldest among the three. नहीं, Gita is not the oldest. Gita तो midway में है. Bipin is the oldest, तो ये भी गलत है. Gita hates to lose the game. ये कहाँ पे लिखा है? Gita hates to lose the game. No. Meena is the youngest among the three. Yes, Meena is the youngest among the three. So D is your correct option. Okay, so I hope you have done this question. These are pretty easy questions. Now let us go to the next question. The next question is, let us read the question again. How many times do all the 5 groups meet on the same day? How many times? I haven't read the statement. I've just gone to the last part to see what is the question is expecting out of me. How many times do all the 5 groups meet on the same day within 180 days? आपको एक पता होगा, जब भी आप नंबर सिस्टम्स का क्लासेस किए हो, 5 groups meeting on the same day, or at what time the alarm rings, or at what time the traffic light changes occurs at the same time. ये सारे कौन से क्वेश्चन होते हैं? एलसीएम एंड एचसीएफ के क्वेश्चन होते हैं. यस और नो, मतलब 180 डेज में वो कितने दिन मिलेंगे? 5 ग्रुप्स मीट ऑन द सेम डे. क्लियर? सो नाउ लेट अस रीड द क्वेश्चन. Nice approach. There are 5 hobby clubs in a college. Okay, very good. Photography, etching, chess, electronics, gardening not required. The gardening groups meet every, यही important है, every second day. Gardening groups meet every second day. Electronic group meets every third day. Okay, electronic group meet every third day. Chess groups meet every fourth day. Very good, fourth day. Yachting groups meets every fifth day, fifth day. And the photography group meets every sixth day. Right? हो गया सारा डेटा खत्म. अभी मुझे ये दिखाना है कि ओके, इफ द फोटोग्राफी ग्रुप्स, इफ द गार्डनिंग ग्रुप्स मीट एवरी सेकेंड डे, वो 2 दिन के बाद आ रहे हैं. सिंस वो फर्स्ट डे आएंगे, फिर थर्ड डे आएंगे, फिर फिफ्थ डे आएंगे, वो 2 दिन के गैप में आ रहे हैं. एवरी सेकेंड डे दे आर कमिंग. ओके, नाउ सपोज a group comes every third day, there would be a point where all the groups would be meeting on the same day. सपोज एक ग्रुप 2 दिन के बाद आ रहा है, एक ग्रुप 3 दिन के बाद आ रहा है, एक ग्रुप 4 दिन के बाद आ रहा है, तो देयर वुड बी अ डे वेयर ऑल द ग्रुप्स वुड बी मीटिंग ऑन द सेम डे. दैट पोजीशन इज नोन एज लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल, बिकॉज वो मल्टीपल होता है. लीस्ट कॉमन मल्टीपल, एलसीएम. तो हमें इसका एलसीएम निकालना है. सो यू फाइंड द एलसीएम. द एलसीएम वुड बी कमिंग आउट टू बी 60. Now since the LCM is 60, that means every 60 day, 60th day they will meet. So 180 दिन में how many pairs of 60 day will come? 60 day, then another 60 day, that is the 120th day, then another 60 day, 180 day. So how many times they will meet in the whole 180 days? 3 times. I hope you have got the answer. पहले वो 60 days में मिलेंगे, उसके बाद और एक 60 days में, और एक 60 days में, खत्म हो गया 180 दिन. हाँ, ये क्वेश्चन अगर होता कि 120 दिन, 150 दिन में कितने बार मिलते हैं, तो आपको देखना है 150 के अंदर हाउ मेनी पेयर्स ऑफ 60 कैन बी फॉर्म. सो 60 विल कम 2 टाइम्स, 60 और एक 120. अगर ये क्वेश्चन 240 होता तो 4 बार होता. अगर ये क्वेश्चन 210 होता तो आपको देखना है 60 का मल्टीपल्स कितने हैं, यहाँ पे 3 बार है. गॉट इट? सो आई होप यू हैव अंडरस्टूड द क्वेश्चन. सो दिस इज ऑल about today's session on 1st Jan. We'll meet again tomorrow with another 7 questions, or as per the slot that is given to you. Please check the schedule to know how many questions are to be done for the day. Okay, so I hope you have liked this session. Now keep practicing maths. With practice you will definitely win. Okay, so we'll see you again in the next session. Till then, have a great day. Bye bye, take care. Jai Hind.